This is a month. It cost us $6,000. There is no way this side of God's heaven that we can pay that.
Well, that family in rural Kentucky is part of a vast paradox in Donald Trump's America. They support him as president still. But last week, when Republicans failed to cancel Obamacare, it was like a death row reprieve. For countless voters, the health care debate has gone beyond partisan squabbling. Plain and simple, it's a matter of life and death. Here's Paul Hunter.
USA! USA!
To be clear, 2 months and a bit into the presidency of Donald Trump, here in Kentucky, he is as popular as they come. Outside the Freedom Hall Arena, the lineup, 20,000 people on a weeknight,
Go President Trump!
is as long as it is loud.
Build that wall! Build that wall! Build that wall!
It is supersized everything. Red caps all over. T-shirts that mean it.
Where's your camera there?
Yes, we're over here.
Even the odd jab at their friends to the north.
Trudeau. That guy is like 12 years old running your country. What do you think of that?
Please welcome the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
A love-in for Donald Trump, with all of them here to simply say, keep at her. And on the wall behind the stage, his message to them couldn't be more clear. Promises made, promises kept. So, about those promises.
This is our long-awaited chance to finally get rid of Obamacare.
That was last week, 4 days before the Republican plan to redo the U.S. healthcare system effectively imploded. Though, by his words that night, you'd never know Trump was so close to all but abandoning it.
Obamacare has been a complete and total catastrophe, and it's getting worse and worse by the day. And yet you watch the fake media, the fake news, and they try and build it up. It's a disaster, fellas. It's a disaster.
Thing is, in Kentucky, Trump's heartland. As it turns out, Obamacare's not exactly been a disaster. No one argues it's perfect, but since Obamacare kicked in, some 440,000 Kentuckians suddenly found themselves able to be insured. Most of that because Obamacare broadened coverage for America's poor. And in that group, just for example, breast cancer screenings went up 64%. Hepatitis C screenings more than tripled. Diabetes screenings rose more than 700%. So if there's a lesson in what happened next, the collapse of Trump's plan, it's that Obamacare, in fact, has plenty of supporters, even here in fiercely Republican Kentucky. This is the impoverished Southeast, coal country, hit hard by the downturn in that industry. It's one of the poorest regions in America and one of its least healthy. It's where last November, people voted overwhelmingly for Donald Trump. And you have 2 oxygen, a tank and a machine? What have you got?
Yes, sir. This is a portable oxygen tank.
Mike and Robin Taylor have lived here all their lives. Both are now quite ill. After years of working in the coal industry, he has black lung. In his chest sits a tumor the size of a lemon. Robin's got diabetes and a heart condition. Until Obamacare, neither had insurance. They couldn't afford it.
Didn't have any.
Why not?
His employer didn't provide it. We didn't qualify.
They told us it was...
You need your oxygen?
Yeah, it might.
As it was throughout our time with the Taylors, Mike could hardly even speak.
It's hard. It makes you breathing. you're not able to do what you could do, it takes everything out of you.
That is theophylline. That's for his breathing.
Their message to Donald Trump, do the math. The Taylors are now on $6,000 a month worth of medications, nearly triple their monthly income, but paid for by the healthcare system Trump labels a catastrophe.
Did you vote for Obama?
Nope. Did I vote for Hillary? Most definitely not. Did I vote for Trump? Yep.
But now they want Trump to know they like him, but they like and need Obamacare. Like some 24 million Americans, if Trump Care were to have passed, they risk losing their health insurance. That's a lot of voters.
This is not a year. This is not 2 years. This is a month. It cost us $6,000. There is no way this side of God's heaven that we can pay that.
Without that, to me, it's like a death sentence, a silent death sentence, because where it costs so much just to breathe.
So improve Obamacare. Don't toss it out, they say. And in Kentucky, there are plenty of people just like the Taylors, including here, up the highway in Booneville, named after, yes, folk hero Daniel Boone. Was that despite Trump's promises, as we heard at the old bus stop diner, it's time to tweak Obamacare, not replace it. Robert Goh told us it's time America moved past politics on this.
It don't matter, in my opinion, if you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, we all need health care. We all need coverage. And I thank President Obama for that. I'm a Republican and I'm saying that.
And at the next table over, Lowell Morris and Clyde Combs, a Republican and a Democrat, agree.
I've not heard nobody complain about Obamacare in this place here.
And there were a lot of people that signed up. And you know when they signed up,
people
they
never,
think it, well, naturally it has
people
to be
never
good.
had it before.
There'd probably be some changes and stuff, but it's
there's
good.
nothing.
And to the south, in the mountain town of Whitesburg, consider the local health care clinic, Mountain Comprehensive, which itself has expanded greatly under Obamacare. It's seeing far more patients than before and can now offer more and better services than ever. They too have a message for Republicans considering next steps on a health care redo. Keep Obamacare. Mike Caudle runs the place.
I'm not into the politics of it. I think that this country has to sit down and decide its priority. To me, while health care may not be a legal right, I think it's something whose time has come that we need to be able to look at our people and see to it that they are provided basic health care.
At the clinic that day, Brooke Fleming, here to have her eyes checked.
Now let's check your astigmatism.
Something that would have once been a luxury for her. She voted for Clinton. Her message for Trump on Obamacare:
why do you want to hurt people and take away from people who really need health care? Because it really has saved some people's lives, especially here where we can't afford to not have health care or to buy it as the Republicans would want us to do, you know.
Into all that on this day, as it turns out, the Taylors themselves coming to the clinic for Robin, courtesy Obamacare, to have a checkup on her diabetes.
Are you coughing right now?
Yeah, smothered some.
But when the doctor happens to ask Mike, how's he doing?
Take a deep breath.
Trouble. Mike needs IV fast. Robin is shaken.
We did not know he was even sick.
It reminds her of the stakes if and when Donald Trump and the Republicans try once again to reinvent American health care. Like so many Americans, the Taylors now like it just the way it is.
She'll take care of you. Hope you feel better.
Thank you.
If you lose your insurance coverage, what is your fear?
He's gonna die. I will have to sit and watch him smother to death because we ain't gonna be able to afford him to come to the doctor when he needs to come, him to go to the hospital when he needs to go. So it's sit and watch him die. And it's devastating when you can't do anything. You know, when I can't make him better, when I can't do anything. And if he loses his insurance, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
It was not long after we met with the Taylors that the Republican plan to remake American health care collapsed. They later told us they were relieved, as Robin put it, tickled to death. Still big fans of Donald Trump, they hope he's heard voices such as theirs in this debate, and that he and his party take heed next time Americans consider how best to care for each other. Paul Hunter, CBC News in southeastern Kentucky.
Paul mentioned Obamacare has boosted screenings for diabetes in Kentucky. Health officials hope that goes up. They estimate 138,000 adults in Kentucky are living with undiagnosed diabetes, a disease that kills around 1,200 people a year in that state.